everybody, we are going to attempt to get this package open. It's from Essential Depot, so it's like Christmas. But they pack stuff so well, you have to fight to get it open. And we are completely out of 1 ounce bottles with droppers to sell our essential oils in here at the store. And so we just had to crack into the thing yesterday a little bit. And so it looks like now they're sending the droppers separately in plastic bags. I guess it depends on how many you purchase, because this looks like it was, okay, it looks like this right here was sealed. Of course, they have sealers there, so they may have counted them out or done them by weight. I don't know. And then I also ordered, and that was for the 1 ounce dropper bottles. And then I also ordered, it was either 1 ounce or 2 ounce glass bottles for the pump. I can't remember now, but I do remember one thing. Their droppers are cheap. Their glass and their stuff you use with essential oils, I just didn't realize how cheap they were. Because, you know, I'd order from SKS bottles a lot. And, you know, so I'm just used to going there. I get $300 worth of the whack. I don't have to pay shipping. But I needed some, and I was making an order. So I went in there and looked at them. And, oh, my gosh, I couldn't believe how cheap they were. And so anyway, the dropper bottles, which we've already got a couple out of here, they're in these bottles here. And see, there's your amber glass dropper bottle. Bridget, can we still have any of those boxes? We need a box, something similar to this, to put all the glass in. Do you have it? I didn't throw more. Do we have anything we can do that to? I kept them. All right. All right. Okay, then I'm going to set this beside you. I'm going to hand them to you, and you dump them in. I got that in case we needed that. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so the way we utilize them in the store, we need them in one box, and these are set. Oh, there you go. There's the 2 ounce bottle to go with the dropper. I mean the pump bottle.
There's been much interest in getting pump bottles.
Yeah, and so it's a 2 ounce pump bottle. So we're going to put some of those out right on the shelf out there, available for purchase. So I want you to take a break from that. You can actually set this box right here and set that right there. And anything that's 2 ounce, leave here. But anything that's 1 ounce, I want you to dump it over into that box. And we may end up needing a separate box for those, or just set them in a bag, leave them in that bag with a hole in it. And excuse me, I got some of Essential Depot's vitamin E. What I love about Essential Depot's vitamin E is, one, it's so well priced. And this is vitamin E that is, now if I remember correctly, this is food grade vitamin E. This is what you find, this is what you find in the vitamin E capsules if you bought vitamin E. It's pure 100% vitamin E, so it's very, very thick, okay? The vitamin E that you buy in health food stores is going to be like, you know, this much vitamin E with this much like saffron oil or some crazy oil that you don't even want in your soap. So you have to put so much more in. And with this, you can buy this, and it's just 1/4 of a teaspoon per batch of soap, because it's full strength. So this will do hundreds of batches of soap right here. And it's much cheaper, if you really look at it, than what you're buying and having to put a whole teaspoon of or more out of the stores. And so we got that. I'm going to give you these pumps too, so when you find the 2 ounce bottles, that you can put the pump in on those. And let's see what's in these fun boxes. I had a knife. There it is. I had a knife. Essential Depot hat. And I've had this one, but it sort of doesn't sit right on me, you know? I think they gave them all out to us whenever we were at the conference. Everybody that was there as Green Life affiliates or whatever we was, I forget. We got these hats, but they sit really floppy on the head, and I've got like this tall head. I think it's tall, and I think if you don't have like a ball hat kind of scenario, you know, I look sort of dorky. But this, I think I will look much better in. So I bought me an Essential Depot hat. It's a Greener Life Club member. So this is something really awesome to be possibly either sitting at your booth where you're selling or wearing whenever you are selling your products. If you are using Essential Depot products and using the Greener Life, I don't know, I call it the triad to show that how healthy your products are. So I thought this would be awesome for everybody to have one of these, that's an Essential Depot product user in your soap, so that you can show how that the company that you buy your products cares about you and how healthy your products are. So anyway, I got the label off of it, and I don't know, how do I look? Do I look country? Okay, so anyway, oh, here's my free sample pack. Oh, I got argan oil and lemongrass. Oh, and papaya passion fragrance oil. And oh my gosh, I got a whole 1 ounce bottle of glycerin. This thing right here will do 4 batches of soap right there, because you use a tablespoon per batch, and a batch makes 11 bars, and I believe there's 4 tablespoons in there. So that would be 4 batches it will make. And with this argan oil, I can make a ton of sniffers or feel goods in the little roller bottles, and you've got a pop up top, so it's easy just to fill those little bitty roller bottles.
Nice. I may switch it out to that, to what I use in there.
There you go. We've been using a piplet with a big bottle, but this would be easier if we just keep this full. Just there you go. All right. So I will sit this.
Look at the little
behind
these
you.
I found.
Ooh! And here is their 1/2 ounce bottles. I get the blue. It helps me know that this is a 1/2 ounce and the amber ones are 1 ounce, and it helps me when I'm pulling them out for customers. And oh yeah,
in this box.
and Bridget's like getting all like, you know, sci-fi going here. She's like doing it with this old box that we saved, and so she's gonna put all the bottles here and the droppers right here. I'm telling you, don't throw things away. Be a hoarder. Be a freaking hoarder.
No, we're not hoarding.
We're not hoarding.
We're saving to recycle, reuse.
We're hoarding. We're freaking hoarders.
It's not hoarding.
And my customers really love this. It's the extra virgin coconut oil, and this is organic and food grade, and it still smells like the coconut. It's not been cleaned of the coconut scent, and it has a really wonderful texture, and it's organic. So this is awesome to use in your super fats as a super fat oil. To keep your organic status going if you're working on being as organic as possible. I'm not 100% sure that you can be 100% organic because lye is not organic, but I do buy the food grade quality, but yet it's not in there when they test it. So, but I've never fought with them about whether it was organic enough, you know, whether you could get organic status or not, when the fact is you're using a product that I don't think you can make organically, or maybe even if you could, nobody'd want to.
I need more bottles.
You need more bottles. Okay, well, I thought that I would find them here, but I have not. I have found more
They must
essential
be
oils
in
and
a
coconut
big
oil.
box.
Here, hold your arms out.
Okay.
And these put on the counter, they need to be priced
Okay.
and put out for sale. And I'll have to, but put them on the front counter. And that was the vitamin E and the coconut oil. My customers really love that coconut oil. And then I bought shea butter. I was very distressed that I did not buy cocoa butter, but they were out. And I did call and asked when they were going to get cocoa butter, and they said they were working on it. So,
Any more for the front?
I guess we need to put one of these out there on the shelf.
Okay.
And so set that there to be priced. And so I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. Because they had it on freaking sale big time. So anyway, so these here,
That's a lot. That's a lot.
I'm actually going to leave them right there. But they need to go down there in our shelf where we store that kind of thing. And then I'll go through these essential oils in a minute. But, oh, look at you. She just can't help herself. It's like Christmas. She just got to get into that box for herself. Did you see her steal my knife? Did you see her do it?
I did. I stole it. I snitched and did it while you was busy doing something else. More boxes.
I know they do such an awesome job. I mean,
Yep.
they had to really work at it to develop a way to use no plastic products much for storing. I mean, for, so that they could be, what do you call it? And I think the plastic they buy is recycled plastic. They're trying not to add as much as possible to the landfills of America, because cardboard is recycled. I have a cardboard man that comes by behind my store, and so they had to work really hard to get away from the bubble wrap. Okay.
Even though I love the bubble wrap.
And we love these big old tall boxes because these are perfect for putting things like we get things from all over. And so look at what they sent me. My, what is this, aloe vera juice in these. And so we save these big old tall boxes and we divide our packaging materials that we get from places. We purchase stuff. We never buy packaging materials. Like padding and stuff. And some companies will use this. So we have it. So we'll have a box where we'll put only bubble wrap and stuff like that. And we love it when Essential Depot gives us these big tall boxes. We'll divide it out later. All right, so let's see what we can find. There's got to be some boxes. Grab the knife. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Those are 2 ounce.
Those do look like 2 ounce droppers. Oh yeah, I ordered some 2 ounce because we were at a half ounce, we were at an ounce,
Yes.
and we were at a 2 ounce. I mean, it happened.
The cleanest. I had several ladies that drove up one from Florida, one from Louisiana, and I don't remember where the other one come from, and they bought tons and tons of
Oh, I
oils.
remember.
Tons of oils.
Oh,
She
but-
had me running around for 2 hours.
Pouring up essential oils.
my
And so they just cleaned us out. It's like, boom, we were out of glass.
Yeah.
So anyway, so this is the 2 ounce droppers.
2 ounce droppers.
Yeah, and so, but I don't know what this is going to be. Okay. I don't know if this is going to be 1 ounce
Or 2 ounce.
or 2 ounce. So let me get one of them out, although we had a mixed lot in there. So let's see what we got.
2 ounce.
Okay, so that's 2 ounce. So eventually you're going to run out of the little screw on tops
Yeah.
for the spray bottles. When you do, then start separating out for the droppers.
Okay.
All right, so here is 2 more bottles.
And these bottles are really sturdy,
Yeah.
I accidentally dropped one time.
It didn't break?
No, it did not. It just.
Ooh, and this is the cement floor. Okay, so these right here, I saved these. And when we sell something that, like an essential oil or something, and it needs to be padded, we use these little boxes and we stuff like shredded paper and the essential oil bottle in here, and that gives the essential oil bottle extra protection in shipping. So we never throw away packaging supplies.
Ever, ever.
That's right. So, like,
There's a method to our madness.
yeah, start putting the empty boxes in that box right there, along with the ones on the floor.
Okay.
And this one sounds wiggly too. Yeah. Here's the half an ounce droppers. So those need to just be opened up and put right there in that.
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay. So.
And I have like 2 more of those boxes saved too.
And I bought a ton of these. They were just so cheap. I didn't realize they had them so cheap. And like this plastic that I just opened up, we'll use this for packaging material around soaps and things. You get a lot of it and poke it around things. It's really light. So look, see, we got it all going because we recycled. All right, so we're going to put these right here until you come across more half-ounce bottles. Okay, it looks like we got more 2-ounce bottles. See, isn't that nifty? And the 2-ounce bottle you can buy. Hand me one of those. All right, and then a 2-ounce dropper. So see, this bottle has several different ways that you can utilize it. So you can buy it and then buy these or buy them together. And then you can use them with the dropper, and you've got a 2-ounce dropper bottle, and then they've got just plain caps where you don't have a dropper and the little bulb at the top. Here you go. All right. Let's see. Yeah, these all just seem to be 2-ounce bottles. So
That's all I've got over here as well. You ordered a lot.
I did.
Wow.
We were out. I was gonna look and see. Yeah. Still 2-ounce bottles. Where are you? Oh, you're putting the 2-ounce bottles over there in that box, aren't you?
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna pile all these up in this one box. Oh, that sounds like there's something else in it.
Every now and then they
Yeah. Look at there. Can you see? So we got a whole bunch of half-ounce bottles in this one. And so let me hand you that one. So
it's separate.
you want me to hand you the half-an-ounce bottle?
Yes, please.
I know, I'm off camera. I'm sorry, guys. There's one more of those. I swore I heard it rattling, but I guess you'll come across it. All right, so we've still got 2 more boxes. And I've got my essential oils right here. And I've actually got some soap. I'm fixing to start cooking. Oh, yes, and I bought some of these. This right here will be perfect, I think, for selling things in the store that are solid, maybe shea butter, coconut oil in small quantities. And it has the heat seal. And I have one of those things that you sit on the bottle and it heats up that seal. So then when you open it, this seal is safety sealed. So you have the ability to safety seal your products. So I bought some of these because I just felt like I was going to need them. And they were so blasted cheap. Oh, we got more half-ounce.
I think there's one up front stored away. Oh, I found more than one.
lot. I bought more 1 ounce than I bought ½ ounce and the other things.
I don't know. I think you bought more 2 ounces.
No, I didn't. I bought more ½ ounce. I mean 1 ounce. So I'm still pulling these things out.
Yeah, there's another box in front. I think that we should snag it.
I've been thinking about making a soap making kit and selling it, and and so now we've got a whole bunch more of these. I swear I bought more than just bottles. But they're everywhere, aren't they? Alright, so
I'm working with it.
Alright, so since we got that open now, I was going to show you the shea butter. I've met the owner, or I guess she's the owner of the Women's Cooperative who produces this shea butter, and we got to see a really nice video about how the shea butter is made. And that is on the Essential Depot YouTube channel that you can go see. I just love it myself, and it's double bagged, and it's unrefined organic. So you're gonna have, I sometimes have a little sediment from that, and that makes me so excited, because then I know I'm getting it the most natural, the most healing possible. So that's the way I like it. I like it to where I know, because you take that block and you reheat it and you pour it over into molds or containers, and then you sell those containers, it's lost just a little bit. And so if I'm going to already be melting it and putting it in my products, then I don't want to have it already melted before I get it. I want to get it organic, unrefined. And if I do get just a little, I've always thought it was like husk fragments from the nut. If I ever get anything, it always rises to the top, and I just take a paper towel and just do like that, and they just attach to that paper towel, and then they're gone. Okay, so I bought essential oils too, and sometimes when you go on the website, the small bottles are cheaper than the big bottles. I don't know why. And then sometimes, depending on what discount is available for the Greener Life Club members, sometimes I come out cheaper if I buy the smaller bottles. And I utilize these in more than one way. So what I do is one, I can, now see, this is patchouli. Patchouli, patchouli, patchouli. We love us some patchouli.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Oh, would you do me a favor and go check the milk in the microwave and see if it's defrosted, or if it needs to be turned on defrost for another minute?
Okay.
I like to just set it out and let it melt on its own, but we decided to do a goat's milk soap today out of the blue. We don't know what we're going to do. We're still pondering it. I'm sort of thinking about doing a 3-color swirl, but I don't know. All right. So with this bottle right here, then I'll pour this into my big patchouli bottle, and then I'll put these out for decoration. And also when clients want to purchase a bottle and they don't need the dropper, I give them these bottles for free. So I have the droppers that we sell for $2 with whatever essential oil they want put in it. So let's say the essential oil is $7 an ounce and the bottle is $2, so they're going to pay $8. But they can pick this bottle up with no dropper, just a pour feature, and they can get this bottle for free. And that keeps this glass being utilized and not thrown in the trash. So, and then for y'all ladies, You know, y'all could do essential oil blends that you could sell to people for their tart warmers or for their misters. So that's a really great idea. For, you know, you could just put these in some hot soapy water and wash them. Remember, if you're using peppermint, that you want to use long gloves. Reach in there, pull the water out, you know, after you've submerged everything and let it soak, and let that water go out. Then plug up your sink again, fill it full of hot soapy water, maybe some bleach, and let, you know, move them around a little bit. And then after just a bit, let the water out and let some of that peppermint get out. Because if you get peppermint, a strong amount of peppermint on your skin washing peppermint bottles, if you're a woman and you're of cycling age, you will suddenly start and it will be heavy. Isn't that right, Bridget?
It's this very right.
So you have to be cautious when you're doing any of the mints, that you wash them cautiously. You can also, once you finish rinsing them like that and got as much out as possible, then you can just put them in your dishwasher. These come off pretty reasonably good if you soak them in soapy water. And I've washed and reused these before, but that's just an idea, you know. All right, so I got patchouli and and clove bud. Oh, I'm so excited to have the clove bud back. Pine, that's a clove bud. I got patchouli. And, oh, this is our dragon's blood. That's what we're gonna use today. This dragon's blood has been selling like gangbusters. So if you're a new soaper and you'd like something that's like, in my opinion, is a for sure sale, all you do is fragrance with the dragon's blood, and especially fun to make a hemp oil dragon's blood, because people that like dragon's blood are going to be freaky about hemp, and hemp is super moisturizing. So oil to add to your soap. It makes my hair just feel awesome. So anyway, so their dragon's blood is a really good idea, I think, because I mean, it's selling out like crazy.
Yeah.
We've only got a couple of bars left.
As soon as they figured out what it was gone.
That's right, it was gone. And I actually heard a customer go, "Oh, dragon's blood." She didn't even smell it. She just put it in her hands, and she was like, "That's it. You know, it was done. Hemp and dragon's blood. Okay." We're buying that. So I highly recommend the dragon's blood that Essential Depot has, and I hope that they don't lose their supplier on it.
Yeah. We need.
Oh, and then I bought another dragon's blood. I got 4, and then I bought coconut fragrance. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that.
We need to buy non-champa.
Yes, I need to buy non-champa.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was gonna tell you about the French lavender versus the regular lavender. Okay, so the French lavender is very floral, very, very floral, and it is more for soothing the mind and relaxing the mind and the body and helping you sleep. Regular lavender has some properties like this, but it is mainly it's the most healing essential oil for the skin, so I call it's more for skin healing. Okay, but your French lavender, opposite. So normally when you buy a blended lavender, they're gonna have some of a floral lavender in there, blended in, to make their lavender more floral, more, oh my God, because regular lavender, if you've ever opened up a thing of lavender buds, put your nose in it, you'll smell lavender, but you'll actually smell like almost a pharmaceutical smell on the back note of regular lavender. And so when you buy Essential Depot's regular lavender, it has a wonderful smell, but it doesn't have that super floral smell that you commonly get when you buy blends. So when I'm doing a lavender soap, okay, my memory card got full, and my memory card reader on this computer was totally giving me a hard time, so I had to open up my other personal computer and use it to delete all of the things in there I had recorded that I had already posted. Just been lazy. All right, so on the French lavender, I take 1 part French lavender with 3 parts regular lavender that they sell, which are, you know, therapeutic organic grade, so that's why they don't blend, is everything, you know, is sold individually, whatever it is, or that's my opinion anyway. And I blend it. So I put 1 part French to 3 parts regular lavender, and then you have the soothing abilities and the healing abilities for the skin all in one, plus you have a very floral soap. It's awesome. All right, so that's my recipe for lavender soap. I don't know what we're going to do with the coconut. I know what we're going to do with the dragon's blood. And so I also bought lots of black cumin. I'm so excited they've got the black cumin back. More patchouli. I bought pine. I was almost out of pine, and luckily they finally got that back in stock. More French, more black cumin, more black cumin. Let's see what else I got. I got their eucalyptus. I love their eucalyptus. Now, I'll tell you, something you can do with eucalyptus for personal use or to sell to people, whatever, is to take probably 1 part peppermint to 5 parts eucalyptus and sell it in a 1 ounce, 2 ounce, 4 ounce bottle. And for people to put in their tart warmers. Looks like I found some more 1 ounce bottles to put in their tart burners. And then you just put some olive oil or coconut oil in there, and if it's coconut oil, once it's melted. If it's olive oil, just right away. And then you just put some drops of that in your tart warmer, and don't stick it right beside you on the bed, because the peppermint, because of all night being right next to the tart warmer, you could get irritated eyes just slightly. So I like to sit it away from me just a little bit, but that will keep you breathing all night if you're having breathing issues or sinuses from colds or whatever. So that's a wonderful little thing that you can do for eucalyptus. Let's see. Oh, more black cumin. More clove bud. And more eucalyptus. Okay, so, and all of these smell awesome. I have found that nothing smells as good as the essential oils that Essential Depot sells. So anytime I can buy from them, I'm going to buy from them. If they're out of something and I have to have it, or if they're just not carrying it right now, I'll go elsewhere. But I hate it because when I'll have a little bit left in my essential oil bottle, and I'll get the new product from a different store, it's hands down the Essential Depot is like wow better. So whatever you do, try to buy your essential oils from Essential Depot if you can. The quality is outstanding, but the smell is always so much better. And if it doesn't smell as good, that's because what you were buying was a blend. Like your doTERRA, the eucalyptus has peppermint in it. So whenever you buy something, sometimes it's a blend, and you'll get this smell that makes you go to die for, but it's not 100% that product. So you're putting something else in your soap or in your products as well, and you can't label it because you don't know what it is. And that doesn't work out too well at all. I'll be right back, guys.